Experience truly is one of life's greatest teachers. Through our experiences, we learn valuable lessons. Unfortunately, some of those lessons come a bit late. But you don't have to wait to learn the hard way. That's why I'm sharing 7 life-changing lessons I wish I knew at 20. Stick around as I walk you through these insights and give Luxo-Life some love by watching until the end. Number 7. How to catch a ball. Catching a ball is a symbol of grasping life's basic skills. It may seem trivial, but the act of catching a ball is about more than just coordination. It represents the small, foundational habits we need to master to build confidence and competence. Just like learning to catch, there are simple skills we acquire over time that help us face challenges, stay active, and connect with others. The lesson here is that even the smallest abilities can lead to bigger successes. When we overlook basic skills, we risk missing out on essential experiences. Learning how to catch a ball might seem like a tiny step, but it develops focus, agility, and discipline, qualities that extend beyond physical activity. These skills lay the groundwork for handling more complex tasks, whether it's learning a new sport, picking up a hobby, or even tackling daily responsibilities. Building these habits teaches us that improvement doesn't always come from grand gestures. Sometimes it starts with mastering the basics. We often don't realize the value of these simple skills until later in life. By embracing them earlier, we set ourselves up to be more adaptable and confident. Knowing how to catch a ball can encourage us to get outside, engage with others, and stay active. It's a reminder that small efforts count, and consistency leads to gradual progress. These are lessons we carry into adulthood, where staying active and engaged becomes even more important. Number 6. How to dress well. First impressions really matter. Whether we like it or not, people often judge us by how we look before we even speak. Dressing well isn't just about following trends or wearing expensive clothes. It's about presenting yourself in a way that reflects confidence, care, and self-awareness. When you dress with intention, you send a message that you respect yourself and the situation you're in. Whether it's a job interview, a social event, or just a casual day out. The way we dress can have a big impact on how we feel about ourselves. Putting on an outfit that fits well and looks polished can boost self-esteem and make us feel ready to take on the day. It's not about dressing up for others, it's about giving ourselves that little extra push to feel more confident. When we feel good in what we're wearing, it shows in the way we carry ourselves. It's a practical skill that helps in both personal and professional settings, from making a positive impression at work to feeling comfortable at a social gathering. Learning how to dress well is a skill that anyone can develop. It starts with understanding what styles work best for your body and what makes you feel comfortable and confident. You don't need a wardrobe full of designer clothes. A few well-chosen versatile pieces can make a big difference. Over time, you'll figure out what colors, patterns, and fits that suit you, helping you build a style that's uniquely yours. Number 5. How to handle relationships. When we are in a relationship, we tend to depend on the other person for support, companionship, and understanding. Whether it's with family, friends, or a partner, relationships form a huge part of our lives. But the reality is, maintaining healthy and meaningful connections requires effort. It's not just about enjoying the good times, but also about navigating the challenges. Learning how to handle relationships effectively is essential for building bonds that last. One of the key aspects of managing relationships is understanding boundaries. Every person has their own space, needs, and comfort levels, and respecting that is crucial. Healthy boundaries allow both people to feel safe and valued, and they help prevent misunderstandings. Good communication is also vital. Being able to express thoughts and feelings clearly and listening to the other person without jumping to conclusions makes a huge difference. It shows respect and helps build trust, which is the foundation of any strong relationship. Empathy is another important element. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and trying to understand their perspective. When we practice empathy, we become more patient and understanding, making it easier to resolve conflicts and offer genuine support. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the other person says or does, but it helps to see where they're coming from, which often leads to better solutions and stronger bonds. Number 4. The importance of discipline for mental freedom. If you want to learn how to manage your time and energy better, discipline is the key. It's often seen as something strict or rigid, but in reality, discipline can bring a sense of freedom. When we develop discipline, we learn how to set priorities and stick to them. This helps reduce stress because we're not constantly juggling too many tasks at once or feeling overwhelmed. Instead, we have a clearer focus which allows us to make the most of our time. One of the biggest benefits of discipline is that it helps us build self-control. It's not just about sticking to a schedule, it's about making choices that align with our goals, even when distractions or temptations come up. By practicing discipline, we become more resilient and less likely to be thrown off course by setbacks. This sense of control over our actions leads to greater mental freedom, as we're no longer bogged down by chaos or procrastination. Discipline also helps us organize our lives. When we set routines, we create habits that support our overall well-being, from daily exercise to regular sleep patterns. These habits make life smoother and more predictable, which reduces anxiety and helps us feel more balanced. When everything is in order, we can focus better on what truly matters, be it work, hobbies, or relationships, without feeling pulled in different directions. Number 3. Material success isn't everything. We often believe that someone is rich when they have all the latest gadgets, a big house, or a fancy car. Material success is often seen as a sign of achievement, but it doesn't always lead to true happiness. Many people who seem to have everything on the outside still feel unfulfilled on the inside. That's because real fulfillment doesn't come from owning things. It comes from experiences, connections, and personal growth. Learning this can change how we view success and lead us to a more meaningful life. Chasing material success can sometimes feel like running on a treadmill. You may buy one thing, but then there's always something else to chase after, and the cycle never ends. This can be exhausting and leave you feeling empty, even when you think you've made it. Shifting focus from what you have to who you are can be a game changer. Instead of measuring success by material goods, try looking at the quality of your relationships, how much you've grown, and the memories you've made. These are the things that last and give life real value. Prioritizing experiences and personal growth over material things doesn't mean you can't enjoy the things you buy. It's about understanding that they shouldn't be the main source of happiness. Spending time with loved ones, learning a new skill, or even just taking a walk in nature can bring more joy and peace than the latest gadget ever could. When we focus on these kinds of experiences, we're investing in something that can't be taken away, no matter what changes happen in life. Number 2. Secrets are only as sick as their secrets. Keeping things bottled up can be harmful. When we hold onto our thoughts and feelings, especially the difficult ones, they can start to weigh us down. It may feel safer to keep everything inside, but over time, these unspoken emotions can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. Learning to open up and share what's on your mind is a way to lighten that burden and take the first step toward healing. One of the reasons people avoid being open is fear. Fear of judgment, rejection, or being misunderstood. But vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. By sharing what you're going through, you allow others to understand and support you. It takes courage to express your true feelings, but doing so can lead to deeper connections with those around you. Honesty builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or partners. Being transparent about your struggles doesn't mean you have to share everything with everyone. It's about finding the right people to talk to, whether that's a close friend, family member, or even a therapist. Opening up to someone you trust can help you gain perspective and feel less alone. Sometimes, just saying what you've been holding inside out loud can bring a sense of relief and clarity. It's a reminder that you don't have to carry everything on your own. Number 1. Embracing the imperfection of your 20s. When we are in our 20s, we always want to figure it all out and get everything right. It's easy to feel pressured to have a clear plan, a perfect job, or a flawless life. But the truth is, your 20s are not meant to be perfect. This is a decade for growth, exploration, and learning more about yourself. It's a time when you can make mistakes, change directions, and try new things without feeling like you're falling behind. Embracing imperfection during this period can be incredibly freeing. When you let go of the need to have everything sorted out, you open yourself up to new experiences and opportunities. You may not always make the right choices, but those experiences are what shape you. Each success and setback helps you understand who you are, what you want, and what truly matters to you. It's okay if your path isn't a straight line. Sometimes the best discoveries come from taking unexpected turns. Instead of focusing on achieving a perfect version of success, focus on the journey itself. Learn to enjoy the process of discovering what makes you happy and fulfilled. Take time to explore different passions, meet new people, and challenge yourself. This is how you grow, and growth is not about getting everything right. It's about learning and adapting along the way. When you accept that your 20s are a time for exploration, you can live more fully and enjoy the ride. Ultimately, the best thing you can do for yourself in your 20s is to be kind to yourself. It's okay not to have all the answers, and it's okay to make mistakes. By embracing the ups and downs, you give yourself the space to grow without the constant pressure to be perfect. So, don't rush to figure everything out. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and remember that imperfection is a natural part of finding your way. And those are the 7 life-changing lessons I wish I knew at 20. How about you? What lessons have you learned in life that you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with others. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to Luxo-Life and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video, Luxo lovers!